Hello, Americans. Another friend, subscribers around the world. Back here, man. This morning, we're in the bean. We're gonna run out here and gotta let her warm up for a minute. She's a little temperamental. But I'm gonna run out here and get some insulation bats. So we're gonna insulate an area in here. So I have some bats out here in the van, so I'm gonna run out and get them. Miss Kitty and Katie Joe. It's early, dude. It's I've been going for about, I don't know, 45 minutes. Ever since the sun, it's peaking up. It got 108 degrees yesterday. 108! Holy crap, man. I don't like that. And I can't remember what I ended up doing, man. That, it was hell, man. But my main thing was keeping my dang rabbits cool. So I ended up freezing a lot more bottles last night, or yesterday. But I had water bottles and all that. And, you know, man, the main thing for all your animals, man, because I was doing it for the chickens too, man, is making sure you change their water, you know, they get them fresh water. Because I mean, and when it was 108 degrees, it was, you know, it would just take, I don't know, a couple hours. And that water, man, you'd stick your hand in it and that water was warm. Ridiculous is what it was. What this is. See, this is a 6 or 7 foot long roll of insulation. We ended up getting, I can't remember, 4 of those, I think, 3 or 4 of those for free. And then what we do is unroll it. Man, it looks thin right now, but I'll tell you what, man, that expands. It is thick. And then so it gets about that thick, and then we actually tear it in half, and you still end up with probably a, I don't know, it's probably an R19 rating or close. And then we roll it out and cut it in 2 foot bats, you know, just 2 foot sections like that. So it ends up giving you a 6 or 7 foot piece to deal with, and that's a lot easier. Dude, I hate insulating. Then that's the old Yoda van I keep for parts. It's I've got all the parts in there and everything to fix it, but I could never get my hands. It is tight, but it grew it blew a timing belt. But I got the timing belt and all the parts in it, but there's no way. I'll have to have it done. I mean, Kitty couldn't even get her hands in to do it. Oh, Miss Carr is here now. So Miss Kitty and Katie Joe are out cutting Scottish thistle before my son sees it, Mr. Invasive species. This weed. Did you get him?
Not all of them.
Holy moly! You know, somebody yesterday, as a matter of fact. Ooh, what's that, man? That's sticking out a long ways. Sorry. Oh, always busy. But was asking me, what's happened to the bean, man? I haven't seen the green bean for a while. Yeah, the green bean's always up and running. I've been using it mostly for hauling for hauling recycles. Look out, Grizz. Dude, I'll run you over, man. Crazy dang dog. Car parked right my dang way. But I use it for hauling, you know, dump loads. I've been using it. And man, I use it for running stuff back and forth, man, because we're still trying to get everything down at the, you know, down the salvage yard area. So I'm always filling it up and running stuff back and forth. And I haven't had, you know, because it did some weird electrical thing that one time. And then, dude, I like vehicles. Somebody was saying, man, you have crap luck with vehicles. Well, let me tell you something. I'll tell you about crap luck, which I do have crap luck with vehicles, but as far as I'm concerned. But when you use and abuse, you know, because, man, a lot of folks don't understand up here. Man, I'm a mess. I haven't even washed my face or nothing yet this morning. But up here in these here mountains, dude, the wear and tear on the vehicles is, you know, the vibrations, the hitting stuff, the tires, man, it's, you know, it's a lot. And then people, you know, oh, why don't you sell all them rigs and get one rig? Yeah, right. You know, just like the van. The van is our going to town and, you know, staying on pavement for the most part. I'll take it on, you know, well, if you live up here, there's dirt roads no matter what. So you're going to have to take some dirt roads, just maybe not the gnarly ones. You know, and then I've got to check out the exploder now because I blew that. People keep asking me, man, did you figure that out? Dude, I haven't even looked at it, man. It was 108 degrees yesterday. The morning time, getting up and getting stuff ready. That's what I was getting at. One of the reasons that I have, you know, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rigs. I have 3 trucks, the exploder, and the van. Oh, no, and my other van. So I have six rigs, you know, semi-running. You know, some of them have issues. The van, I'm actually, man, it's all it is a storage unit. My classic Sportsman 1977 Dodge Sportsman van. I'm going to end up selling that, but I've got to get all the stuff, you know, because I got books in there. Imagine that. I have books in there, so I got to get them out of there. But I plan on selling it. And then people keep asking me, you know, I'm trying to answer. This is to answer all your questions today, man, because people have been asking me stuff. My Dodge, you know, my new Dodge truck, or new to me Dodge truck, you know, that I blew the drive line. Man, I got that new drive line through Muskrat, the junkyard and all that. And then when I put it on, man, I was leaking. Dude, when that, you know, when it broke like that, it's spider webbed. You know, when I say spider webbed, I mean it's in cracks. Hey, get out of there. Cracks through the transfer case, man. There's just all these cracks, man. And 3 times I've tried to get in there, you know, just to get it temporarily until I have the money together to get it fixed right. I've used JB Weld, man, and getting all these cracks, but there is so many, and then of course you can't get up on top, but there's so many little fine cracks that you don't see that it just hasn't worked. And then people keep asking, are you going to get that truck fixed? What's going on with that Dodge? I haven't heard about that Dodge. The plan is next month, you know, I start the fish fences, and I get money down on the fish fences, so I'll have the money to get it fixed, man. I'm just going to take it and have it done. You know, I ain't got enough time. I would rather sell my junk and do what I do and then pay somebody to do what they do. Because, dude, I do enough mechanicking. I hate mechanicking. And the only reason I do it is because I have to, because I can't afford to pay somebody. Well, I'm going to pay somebody to put that transfer case in. And lucky enough, my son-in-law works at a mechanic shop, and I'm going to end up getting, I'm going to go with a brand new transfer case, and You know, because that was what he was telling me, the mechanic was telling me, because me and Muskrat was about ready to buy a used transfer case, and then I was just going to pay to have it done, you know, and I think it was like $250 for a used one, and maybe the same one that my driveline came from. And anyway, I started talking to the mechanic down here and stuff, and he thinks, man, if I'm planning on keeping that truck, which I don't plan on ever getting rid of my Dodge, I won't get rid of that Dodge truck or my old, and I got to just change the wire in that one. I'm probably going to do that for getting wood here. Who knows, man. Right now I ain't just getting stuff done in the morning times, and it's supposed to be 100-something degrees again today, and then I go back in and list, man. I do not do the heat, but I will, you know, let's get on these. But anyway, man, I got sidetracked. So that Dodge truck, people keep asking me, why ain't you got that fixed? Well, I don't know. Send me $5,000, man. I'll get it fixed tomorrow. You know, it takes money to do things. Dude, I am not made of money. You know, I have to make money, and I have to shuffle things, and, you know, just like the rest of you. You know, us poor boys, we can't just run down to the mechanic shop and say, fix it. You know, no matter what it costs, just fix it. So anyway, I'm going to put get a brand new transfer case in there, and then we'll be up and running on that. Oh, and then one comment that I seen yesterday was something about, you need to get that Dodge fixed or truck fixed so you can get wood. You can't bring in enough wood in that exploder. Let me tell you what. First of all, you know, I've been living this life, you know, I've been living a long time that I've lived and used wood for heat, and no matter what, I'll have wood on here for heat. So don't worry about that. But when you're saying that I can't get enough wood in that exploder, well, this green bean that we're sitting in, for I don't know how many years I've used this green bean and brought in 10 cords of wood in the green bean, and I can get as much wood in that exploder as I can get in this green bean, so other than poles. So I'm gonna get that wood in one way or another.
I'm thinking about letting Bo and Lydia out their shit everywhere.
Oh, you want me to put them up?
No.
So today and every day, especially when it's going to be 100 and something. It's all you're gonna get, man, really. Of course, we'll be going back up to get wood. I'm gonna process. You can see here. Well, I've got this pile here. And then that whole stack goes back. So I need to get it stacked and processed as we go along. It just makes it easier, man, if I do that. Like I said before, I probably have I don't know, cord and a half, 2 cords is what I probably got so far. So I got a long way to go, man, but I know it, and if it has to come in the exploder, it will. But I got the green bean, you know, I'm gonna get it cleaned out. I gotta run to the recycler today. See, we don't have a scrapper, but recycler's just one of those recycling stations, so I need to get that so I can get those barrels out of there. And then I may end up, probably not, man. So say I may end up looking at the exploder today, but I won't be out here in 100-degree temps. You know, I'm trying to get chores, trying to get all these things, man, started, 5:30 or 6 o'clock. And man, I'm already sweating. I can feel it. It's coming. That's all I got for you today, man. Good Lord willing. and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.